Hi, this is Steve Wiedemann. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about homepage links and how linking to specific content on your website from your homepage could help that page rank better. But this requires going into a little bit of history on Google PageRank. So I'm going to bounce over to the Wikipedia page that talks about PageRank. There used to actually be a page on the Google domain that went into the history about Larry Page and how Google's algorithm works and how it passes sort of voting power from one page to another, both from pages on your own website to other pages on your website and from other websites that are linking to content on yours. So PageRank was historically what Google used as its way to measure the importance and relevancy of a specific piece of content. And what we've learned over the years is that, again, that PageRank is sort of a voting system, and those pages on your website that are linked to the most are obviously given the most votes. So here's an example of page B, right? And seeing how other pages are linking into a specific page of content, and of the different focal points that Google might use in their algorithm, they'll determine whether or not that link has value and how much value it's actually going to pass. So let me give you one quick example. So if a site like eBay had a blurb on their homepage and it talked about something that you do and they linked to you from that homepage, because eBay is such a popular and linked to website, is going to pass a lot of voting power to your content. However, if you created a page using a free website builder like I don't know, maybe a GoDaddy, whatever, and you created a simple little website that doesn't have any popularity online, that doesn't have any links pointing to it or any sharing in social networks, and is this orphaned little page out in the middle of nowhere, and it links to a specific piece of content, that link isn't going to pass much value to you at all. However, that eBay link is going to definitely pass some great voting power and hopefully move your site up in the rank for various keywords, either from the keywords on the page that's being linked to, or holistically, all the content on your website, depending on the power of that link. So what we've learned in the past is that the homepage gets linked to more than any other page on your website. And if you don't believe me, go to your Webmaster Tools and take a look at the internal links to your site, and you'll notice, or the external links to your site, and you'll notice that most people link to the homepage of your site more than any other page of content. So in thinking about that, that means your homepage carries the most PageRank. And we can't really look at PageRank anymore here in 2014 because as I recall, they stopped updating the toolbar that they used to release that showed you what your 1 through 10 score looked like. And it wasn't really a real 1 through 10 anyways, since the compounding math between position or rank 1 and rank 2 was so significantly higher. But we can still understand the algorithm, and we can still understand popularity. And we do know that the homepage carries more weight because it's linked to the most. So what we want to do is use our homepage as a way to pass PageRank to our most important pages. So let's look at a website and see how it's passing PageRank to internal pages. In a previous video, we talked about eBay and Amazon and how they link to their most important content from their global navigation. Let's now look at just a general website, perhaps Bob's Watches, which we might have also looked at earlier. And let's look at some of the content that they have. Not necessarily the cleanest content in the world, but let's look at the content that they have on their homepage. So what's important to Bob's Watches are specific products and product categories. And in the past, what we've noticed is if a particular page was not ranking well, right? Let's just say that the Sea Dweller, Rolex Sea Dweller page wasn't ranking very well, that category. When somebody was to perform a search for Rolex Sea Dweller, the Rolex Sea Dweller category, let's open it up in a new tab, wasn't coming up in Google search results, and we couldn't figure out why. So what we would do immediately to tell Google that this is an important page is we would link to it from the homepage of our website using the keywords that best define. And if all works well, if you perform a Google search, perhaps in an incognito window, is if we did a good job, that particular page of content would show up within the first couple pages of Google search results. So let's take a look. And there it is. There's the page right there on page 2. And if they do a good job of getting other websites to talk about, share, and mention their sea dwellers, then there's probably a good opportunity for them to move to page 1. So that is why we would link to our most important content. So if you're performing an audit of your website and there's some important pages that you would like to rank well, take a look at the content on your site and see how you might be able to add some links within the content, not so much the navigation, but the actual content of your website, or maybe even a section or module on your website where you can put some content and hopefully link to your most important pages. And that is the tip. So take a look again at your own site, at your own internal linking, and make sure that you're linking to those pages that are most important to you. If you have any feedback or questions on this video, please use the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next tutorial. This is Steve Wiedemann. Thanks for watching.